We just talking.
I spent $15,000 on Camilla's new course. Okay, so I am one of the girls who spent $15,000 on the new Becoming Her course. And I will tell you 3 reasons why I decided to do that. Number 1, it's an investment in yourself. Number 2, surrounding yourself with people who have been successful in what you are trying to do is not a bad financial decision. And number 3, Camilla is just a badass, and anything she does, I absolutely support it. Like, even from the beginning. Now, a lot of you are going to come on here and be like, that's a scam. Yeah, la, 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 la. Watch. I will become one of the success stories from Becoming Her, and I guarantee you that.
Now, imagine quitting OnlyFans, the thing that made you all your money, all your riches, and then rebranding yourself as an evolved woman, and then asking your audience for up to $15,000 to teach them how to go viral on social media. Because that's exactly what one OF influencer did, and now the internet is dragging her. Okay, this is the Becoming Her controversy. Now, if you don't know who this OF influencer with audacity is, her name is Camila Arujo, and she went viral fast in 2021 as Player 067 in Mr. Beast's Squid Game. Yeah, that moment exploded her visibility and helped her build millions of followers across Instagram and TikTok. Then she later turned that attention into a very successful OF career, okay?
Now, Mr. Beast's real-life Squid Game video has just dropped and it has got the internet going crazy. First of all, a girl in it, number 67, is trending online because everyone is trying to find her on Instagram. So, of course, I did some research and I bring to you the real-life number 67 on Instagram is at Camilla_Ara.
So fast forward to New Year's Day, Camilla drops a 15-minute YouTube documentary called Becoming Her, announcing that she's retiring from OnlyFans.
I'm quitting OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm quitting. This is it. I'm quitting. And I know you guys have a lot of questions, so I'm here to answer them. Let's take it step by step, okay? I've actually told a few of my friends this, and I think when they hear me say that, they're like, oh my God, are you quitting social media? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not leaving you guys. We're literally acting. We're mean us forever. Okay, I'm not quitting content.
After Camilla quit OF, a lot of people had questions. A lot of people were asking, what is she going to do after this? So during one of her interviews, she said that she wanted to do something for the girlies. And so in my mind, I thought that maybe because she was a spicy creator, she's going to come up with a lingerie line or a clothing brand or something like that, or a lipstick or lip gloss brand, something in that vibe, you know, but apparently not.
Oh my God. First of all, Happy New Year. Second of all, as you guys know, I launched Becoming Her last night at midnight, and then I was so stressed, so I just went to bed, okay? I just woke up, and I woke up to over 50,000 applicants.
Now, before this whole Becoming Her controversy, people were still calling Camilla a scammer. People were saying that she scams men because, come to find out, Camilla has an OF account and she never shows herself like fully. Now, I was under the impression that for you to be super successful on OnlyFans, you had to literally show everything. Like, you had to show these people everything. But apparently not.
Camilla Araujo was an OnlyFans model who just recently transitioned into info products, selling courses, and coaching on social media. She grew 10 million followers. Is she credible to grow social media accounts? Yeah, I would say she knows something. But something that needs to be spoken about was before she transitioned from OF to this, she was one of the most irresponsible and unethical marketers and influencers within the spicy industry of almost any of the girls I've seen, and she's one of the biggest ones. And the reason this is an issue, is because she made $20 million scamming men by telling them that she was naked behind the link. They go to their page. She makes all these videos that allude to it. She's not. There was never any explicit content. None. And so $20 million off of a scam. That's what it is. It's a bait and switch. But it's not about even the men. What it's actually about is the fact that she glamorized private jets and traveling in cars and this lifestyle of like, I love my life and I'm just so happy all the time. And with 10 million followers, with many young girls watching her, thinking that she is showing cat, thinking that this is the best career of their entire life and they want to make it their full-time job, she is influencing majority of girls completely irresponsibly and incorrectly because she's not being honest with them, and she wasn't honest with them. And even after leaving, I don't think she's being honest with them.
Anyway, back to the course. So this course is marketed as a roadmap, a blueprint to becoming that girl online, confident, viral, magnetic, booked and busy, allegedly. Let me just say this. In 2026, I honestly did not expect anybody to be scammed by buying a social media course. And if anything, Camilla should not be selling a course about social media. Camilla should be selling a course about how to stand out in OF, how to be super successful in OF without showing yourself fully. That's what she should be selling because she's very, very good at that. That's where she made all her money. So I don't understand why people are literally trying to buy a course from this girl about social media when she's never made money from social media. She's making money from OF.
Ever since Camila started posting in December about how she's going to be quitting OF and she has something big coming for the new year, girl, I was seated. I was invested. I was watching every single day, waiting for her to announce this. And the minute she announced becoming her, girl, I was in it. I started watching her 17 Secrets of Social Media, and the amount of information in there is jam-packed. Honestly. And there's something about the way Camila speaks that just seems more authentic and genuine and not fabricated, unlike a lot of these other social media influencers who want to like sell you the secret to go viral and then never tell you the secret to go viral. It's all bull. So it's like with Camila, there's something about the way she carries herself that spoke to me. And maybe some of it you've heard before, but it's the way she puts it and the way she says it. She just kind of breaks it down and simplifies it. That makes it easy for anybody to understand. And it just made me feel motivated. And watching her do the way she does social media is the key. So girl, just follow it.
I spent $15,000 on Camilla's new course. Okay, so I am one of the girls who spent $15,000 on the new Becoming Her course. And I will tell you 3 reasons why I decided to do that. Number 1, it's an investment in yourself. Number 2, surrounding yourself with people who have been successful in what you are trying to do is not a bad financial decision. And number 3, Camilla is just a badass, and anything she does, I absolutely support it. Like even from the beginning. Now, a lot of you are going to come on here and be like, that's a scam. Yeah, la, 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 la. Watch. I will become one of the success stories from Becoming Her. And I guarantee you that.
Hey guys, so I got this course by Camilla, whatever her last name is, called Becoming Her, right? And I post about it because I genuinely with this course. And I've had so much hate in the comments. And one thing that so many people keep saying is, oh, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. There's no scam. It's a course. Like, I literally got the course. I'm learning. And there's no, like, where's the scam?
I'm starting to come to this realization that a lot of people who get scammed, especially when they get scammed by these course creators, a lot of them, especially the ones who pay a lot of money, let's say an upward of $5,000, an upward of $3,000, a lot of these people try to justify what just happened. They try to justify the price and the course. And so you can tell them every day, you made a poor financial choice by buying a $10,000 course, and they will not believe you because they have told themselves, they have lied to themselves that this was the best purchase of their lives. Even if it were me, if I bought a $10,000 course that I could get from ChatGPT, I would definitely lie to myself and convince myself that this was the best thing ever, because could you imagine $10,000 just down the drain buying something basic? Oh my God, you'd have to lie to yourself.
Do not buy Camilla's course. I reached out to a girl on TikTok who ended up buying her course and felt like she got scammed. So I had asked her if she could tell me what was inside of her platform, some of the information that's in there. And we actually ended up looking at some information together. When I tell you, I was just completely taken aback by what I saw. I was just in pure shock because the information that's being sold is information you can find quite literally anywhere for free. YouTube especially. She gave a lot of information on, how to find the right framework for your niche and things like that. But this is all information, you guys, that you can do and find elsewhere for a lot less. If not free, a lot less.
Please do not waste your money on Camilla's social media course. This is not an investment. This is a scam and it's misleading. There is no magical formula to making millions off social media. If there was, everyone would be doing it. And it's not some big secret that she's the only one that's cracked the code. If everyone could be creating generational wealth filming 15-second TikToks, they would be. But one of the easiest ways to have success on social media is being controversial and aspirational. The Bop House was exactly that. And then the other cheat code to becoming successful on social media is through association, which she had being in the Mr. Beast video. That isn't rocket science. That isn't something that the average person can do unless she is seriously going to tell all of these people to go do OF, post about it, rent out a multi-million-dollar house and live an aspirational lifestyle with other people living the controversial lifestyle she's doing. And before you do all that, make sure you're in a Mr. Beast video, because that is why she has had the success that she has had. The only other thing that she has done is being raw, authentic, and consistent, and anyone will tell you that for free. It's actually so hard seeing people paying all of this money, like thousands of dollars, to invest in their future and become a social media influencer, when the biggest tip anyone will ever give you on social media is to be consistent, aspirational, controversial, and relatable. That is it. But again, it isn't even that easy. You have to be controversial enough, relatable enough, aspirational enough. And the average person cannot do that. The only reason Camilla was even able to do that is because she already made millions before she got onto social media. The millions she was making on OF is what funded the aspirational lifestyle on social media, which then gave her a career on social media. Like, this becoming her is such a scam, because someone that has already made millions now wants to keep making millions without doing what they had to do to initially make millions, by convincing you that they can tell you how to make millions without doing what they did to make millions. See how insane this is? It's not an investment. It's a scam. Please don't do it.
I'm really disheartened by Camilla's actions. I used to send her PR from a clothing brand, and I used to really like her, but now I'm kind of seeing the truth about her. She's a liar, manipulative, and she scams everyone. She's scammed all the men in the world now, and now she's like, who else can I scam? Okay, girls who are vulnerable, who like want to know how to be viral on social media. These are probably younger girls or people who lack self-confidence, who are just like so desperate to be this, illusion that she's created. Also, she's saying, oh, I quit, and she hasn't. She just took the link out of her bios, and she's probably not going to promote it anymore or make new content, but it's still there. She's still doing it, and she's still making money from it. The whole thing is just greedy. She's not trying to help people. She just wants more and more and more and more. If you want to go viral on social media, post 5 times a day, every single day for a year.
Camilla is being accused of scamming her audience and young women with her Becoming Her content course selling series. If you didn't know, Camilla recently came out saying that she was done with the other account that she would use for some other type of content, and that she was going to be focusing on herself and showing others how to become content creators. But some other content creators have been throwing shade about her series now. And I just recently saw this creator's video. Her name is Kenny, and she talked about how, she does the other type of content and she's able to, just subscribe and see what's going on. She went to Camilla's account and saw that she had posted less than 2 hours ago, when she made it seem like in her other videos that she was completely done and deleted that entire side of her content. And selling these courses, these content creation courses, is not something new. We've been dealing with this for a long time. Since content creation has become jobs for people, people have been selling these courses. And so that's how we know usually it's a scam. There is no way you can just be like, do X, Y, and Z and you'll get to the level that I'm at. We know that. And that's why people feel like she is scamming her audience and young people that want to be free of the corporate 9-to-5 grind. Camilla, I think you need to be really transparent with us. Are you still doing the spicy content, or are you done like you say you are and you're becoming her, videos and series?
The entire world of social media is up in arms about Camilla's influencer mentorship program that she announced after she quit OF. Okay. If you've heard about this, but you don't know why people are upset, basically the application to apply for her influencer mentorship program asks a lot of weirdly invasive financial questions, like how much you make, how much you're willing to put into social media. It really just kind of feels like they're going to go through all of these applications and see who is going to be the top investor in this. The biggest thing this has been reminding me of is when I was a kid and I'd be walking around Target with my mom, and then somebody'd come up and be like, oh my gosh, you look like the next Disney Channel star. Come to our open call audition. You don't have to have any experience, but you just have the look. You got the personality for it. Just come. You go to the audition. Yeah, for $3,000 a month in acting classes, we might book you somewhere. And they never book you anywhere. And then they start breaking down more financial stuff, asking your parents what they do for a living, what type of car they drive. It feels like that, really seeing who's gonna pay. And I could totally break down all the shady financial aspects of this whole situation, but a million other people are. What I want to talk about is what has surprised me the most. That is the fact that Camilla is choosing to pursue an influencer mentorship program. One of these programs that's like, pay us and we're gonna really dive into building who you are. We're gonna make you a star and we're gonna do all this stuff. They have thousands of applicants, so of course they're looking for the top buyer. I'm really surprised that this is the route she chose to go, because in 2026, I'm pretty sure we're all aware, if you've ever even tried social media, there's no secret hack to building a following, to making it. There's really no method. All you can do is just put yourself out there, put your content out there, try to present on social media, that's likable, that's well-spoken, people will enjoy watching. That's about as deep as you can go into it, because the rest is in the hands of the algorithm. Ever-changing algorithm. It's giving those guys that make those financial videos like, buy my course and you're gonna be making 6 figures a month. No, he's gonna be just taking out of your bank account. I don't have the biggest following in the world, but I would consider I've made myself successful on social media for my standards that I'm happy with. If there's anything I have learned, there's nothing that you can learn about yourself and how to grow on social media that you can buy from somebody else. The reason for this is because every single person, every single individual's experience on social media is going to be so unique to them, who they are, their personality, how the audience interprets them, what they're good at, what they're not good at, and learning that for yourself. You can't buy the knowledge of creating consistency in your posting or learning your editing style, molding with the algorithm as it changes. You can't buy that from anybody. The fact that we're doing courses in 2026 in particular is just really strange to me. I just hope for the people who are actually genuinely considering investing in this, really think it through, because I would never tell anybody what to or not to do with their money or how they should spend it. There's no cheat code for this. There's no cheat code. I'm feeling this might crash and burn, which makes me sad to say, because I do like Camilla. From what I've seen of her, she seems like a very kind-hearted person that just cares about people and helping people, and I don't exactly understand the way she's choosing to go about this, but what I personally think she should have done, and this is just my 2 cents, she should have started an influencer agency. She should have started an agency where she's the CEO and she hires all of these managers to manage influencers, and they can apply, because she can do a lot for people just being the CEO or just sending out emails. She has a lot of connections in the industry. If she started a management company, that would have been so much better, because you have your manager that looks at your social media, tells you what you're doing, tells you how the algorithm's changing, what you need to do, all the stuff that you might be buying in this course. I don't even exactly know what the course entails. Actively getting you invites to events, actively getting you jobs, actively getting you what you need to be successful, instead of just information. Actually doing instead of saying. I don't know how, but I would love to see her somehow turn this into that. I think if she wanted to start a management company, that would be so amazing. I think we have yet to see a very large-scale influencer start their own management company. I would love to see how that would go, but be careful where you put your money, y'all. Be so careful. Think it through. That's my 2 cents.
Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this whole thing. Do you think this course is justified? Would you buy it? Or do you think people are being scammed?